Okay, so for our micro weather station, we are using GitHub to manage both the code and the project itself. At this point, the repository is completely configured with all the skeleton files included and committed through VS Code. Specifically, through VS Code, you log in with your GitHub account, you clone the repository. At that point, it's easy to get started with the project as long as all extensions are installed properly. We've organized the repository so that way all the important documentation, such as the README and the license, is at the root, with additional documentation in the docs folder. And then we have important configurations such as the gitignore, clean compiler configuration, CMake list, which defines the build process for VS Code defined automatically. Then we've set it up so that way our source code is contained all in the main folder, which will have various files for things like sensor management, network protocols, and general management of the life cycle. That is really all we have set up for the GitHub at this point, and we will add on to it in the future, creating issues, projects, cards is necessary.
For managing version control will be simple. Every time we make an update to the code, we're going to merge the new updated files with the old projects, and we'll update change logs and version tags every time we do with an update. Like for example, if we are making an update to version v1.1.1 to main.c, and we want to add something like we are going to take temperatures to the main program, we would explain what changed in the main code in the changelog, and in subnotes would explain what exactly we changed, the general notes and the subnotes. And then we would put it under tag v like v.1.2.1, and then send and then upload it. We would also have a history log of all our previous tags. I mean, of all our previous updates we had from previous tags. We would save them under each v.1 tag or just version control. Our hmm.
Nice. All right. And so I'm going to be going over our team charter. I'll share. We're planning to do a weather station as Ron and James have kind of gone over briefly. Here's our team charter. So I'll kind of be doing the documentation, making sure we have our requirements. Ron's kind of leading our Git and hardware integration, and James is doing software and also helping with the documentation. Our primary form of communication is going to be over Discord. We're going to be using Git to do most of our pushes and pulls, or all of our pushes and pulls for this semester-long project. We're planning to meet at least once a week, get on the same page, whether in class or out of class. Of course, we'll have off-the-cuff meetings, green bar meetings when we see fit. And the sensors we plan to use are, where are they? Just had them. Thought I had them in here. Oh yeah, right there. Okay, so we're going to be using the Adafruit BME 680 environmental sensor. So this will capture the temperature, humidity, barometric pressure, and air quality. So that's kind of like a 4 sensor in one. So to meet our requirements, we're also going to have a motion sensor module and a camera module with Bluetooth. And that will conclude our video submission for this assignment. We appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.
Thank you.